Hello, everyone. Again, I'm back. I'm Sanjeev, and I welcome you to the day six. I guess that's what it is of the live challenge, the 30-day live challenge. I'm sorry. I know I'm 10 minutes late, 11 to be exact. I was busy with something but again, it's an excuse. I will make sure that the next time I am improving. So next time it's going to be dot at 7 o'clock. But anyway, let's start. So yesterday we were at the park. I'm sure you must have seen that I was enjoying with kids. And yes, I did say in that live that I did not do any ride, but I did do ultimately one ride, and it wasn't the scariest of all the rides there, but still I do have one ride under my belt saying that I did something there. But anyway, so today I hope there is audio in here, and let me know if you don't hear anything. Say one if you hear it, and two if you don't hear it, and I'll see. I have that page up on my monitor, the other monitor that I have. Any for So today the topic is: do you want peace or do you want to win? Now, let me ask you, and really take some time before you answer it. All right, we are usually very quick in answering the questions, and we are always ready to respond. But and I ask you to respond and answer as well. But to begin with, just sit with this for a moment and figure out: do you want peace or do you want to win? Because when it comes to the relationships, right, when it comes to, in fact, the conflict that you're holding on to, the siblings who went quiet, right, or the relationship that feels sort of frozen, do you want peace or do you want to win? Because most of us will say peace. Almost everyone will say peace. But our energy, our tone, our silence says something else, right? It says, I want them to admit that they were wrong. That's basically how it all starts. I want them to admit that they were wrong. I want them to say sorry first. I want them to understand what they did to me. And this is a common thing that I've seen almost in all the relationships or all the situations where things have gone bad. We are always waiting for the other person to apologize and to say sorry first. And that's not peace, right? It's more like a courtroom, right? And love, happiness, joy doesn't live in courtrooms. And I've had to sit with this question myself, because there was a time not long ago when I was in a long period of silence with someone I cared about, right? And I told myself, I've done everything that I could. I was calm, I was composed, but inside I was still angry. I was still waiting. I was still rehearsing that comeback in my head. The conversations that did not happen were still in my head, even though they did not happen. So all that rehearsal was going on. And then I realized that maybe even though I was saying that I wanted peace, my energy did not reflect that. It reflected that I wanted to win. Not true, but that's the projection that I was giving. So it was almost like that. I wanted the validation, right? The acknowledgement or the apology. And even though it doesn't matter whether it was true or not, if your energy is if your energy is showing that this is what you are doing, then that's what you are doing. It does not matter how you are feeling or anything. How it is getting projected is the response that you're going to get back. So, in other words, I wasn't seeking healing energetically. That's what it seemed. I was seeking to be right, right? Sort of a crowned, crowned to be right, sort of like that. And you know what the biggest killer of family connection is? It's not betrayal, it's not the distance, it's not even the pain, right? It's the pride. That part of us that would rather hold a grudge than hold a hand. That part. That part that says, I'm not reaching out, they should, right? That energy, it's everywhere. It's in when you pick up any relationship, right? It could be a sibling estrangement in marriages also, or the broken friendships, broken relations. It is everywhere, predominantly the same thing. People, instead of asking for peace, they are looking to win the battle. And it all comes down to this illusion that if I win, I'll finally feel whole. And that is a hole in their energy, that they want to feel whole by winning this battle. It's never going to happen. Because here's the truth, that no peace, there is no peace, I would say, in being right, if it costs you your love, if it costs you your happiness, if it costs you the peace, right? There is no peace in being right like that. So I want to ask you actually, to ask yourself honestly, if you're in a situation like that, am I trying to win or am I trying to heal? Am I waiting for them to do it all while secretly hoping that they'll break first? Would I rather stay in the power of my silence that is ongoing, or would I rather soften into the discomfort of reconnection, right? That's the question I want you to ask. What would happen if I let go of this winning attitude, right? What would happen if I were to lean into the peace instead of winning? And let's get practical, right? Peace doesn't mean that you agree with everything that happened. That's not what I'm saying. It doesn't mean that what they did was okay. It doesn't mean that you have to shrink or surrender your happiness, your truth, your values, right? That's not what I'm saying. It just means that you stop carrying the need to be right. You stop carrying the need to punish, right? You stop waiting for the perfection before you forgive. Most of the time, these are the reasons. You need to stop needing the closure to feel free. A lot of times we tell this story in our head all the time, right? We want a closure for something that happened so that I can feel better. No, you can feel better irrespective of what's happening outside. It is difficult, but it is possible. And the way to do that is that you have to work on yourself first. Because you have to realize that peace is not something that they give you, okay? It's something that you choose for yourself, right? If it is possible that they may never say sorry. So even if they never say sorry, even if they don't understand you, even if they never speak again, right? And let me say this directly. You can win the argument, you can win the story, you can win the standoff, I would say. and you still lose the relationship. You will still lose the laughter. You will still lose the memories, the happiness, the love, the fun, right? You will still lose the memories that will never be made again. You'll be right, but you'll be alone. Is that what you want? Is that the win that you are looking for? Think about it. Is it what you want for your life? Do you want to win, or do you want peace in your life and in your relationships? Because I've talked to people in their 60s, 70s, 80s, in my family and outside also, in general, and people who have held the win for years, right? And you know what they say? I wish I had reached out. I wish I had said something. I thought I had more time. But do you? Do you have more time? Do you know how much time is left in your life that you're counting on? Do you want peace, or do you want to win? Think about it. If someone matters to you, okay, if someone matters to you, don't wait to be right. Let them know, right? Say something, even if it's imperfect. Don't care about that. Just say it. So even if it is imperfect, if even if you stumble, right? Even if you don't, even if, let's say, they don't respond, okay, so what? So what? Because the reality is that love is not neat, okay? It isn't neat. It's messy. And I would say that peace lives in messy. I don't like messiness around me, but that's the reality. As messy as it is, peace is inside you. It does not need to depend on what is happening outside of you, what others are doing, what others are not doing. None of that counts. What counts is what energy you are carrying in you, what definition you have about that relationship. Is if it is important, then do you want peace, or do you want to win that battle, the argument, or whatever it is between you two, right? So that's what I would say. Love does not stay or exist in being right. It is always there in being real. Are you real and true to the feelings that you have in that relationship? So, I mean, maybe today you don't have to make that phone call, right? You don't have to reach out immediately. Maybe you don't need to write the messages to them. Maybe it's just the start with a shift in your own heart, right? You don't have to reach out to anybody. You just have to shift that energy in you by first realizing what is it that you want in that relationship. Do you want peace, or do you want to win the battle? So maybe you just have to start that shift by saying that I release the need to win, right? I choose peace. I choose love today. Because that energy radiates, right? It clears your chest. It softens the edge that you have, right? When you have that situation, and it starts calling the healing back in your life, no matter where you might think that it is. but it is inside of you all the time. It's what you believe. Do you want peace or do you want to win? That's the topic for today. And when that happens, you'll feel it, right? When that change happens, you'll feel it before anybody else does. The reflection of it, you will feel that shift in you, that you have moved from the winning attitude, that I need to win this, to I need peace in it. And and that's enough to begin, right? If you are the only one who experiences to begin with, that is all that is needed to begin. So let me ask you one more time. I know I've been repeating this question. Do you want peace or do you want to win? And if your soul says peace, then let this be the day where you stop waiting, right? Let this be the day you start reaching, and begin that reaching with your own self first. And in addition, if this message touched you in your heart, right? If it touched something in you, don't let it sit. Don't don't keep it quiet, right? Because that's where I'm getting close to ending this, because um I don't want to take too much of your time. So if this triggered anything in you, right, leave a comment. Share this with someone who needs it. Tag a sibling or a friend, or someone who is stuck in this same war, peace or win. And let's make this peace thing contagious, right? Contagious. The only problems that do not have to be contagious. Solutions also can be contagious, and let this peace be contagious in that case, right? Let's remind this world where what healing really looks like. And like I shared in other messages also, other lives, if nothing else, remember this just one word, and I love this word now, and I'm going to be using almost in every live. And the word is hope. HOPE, and it stands for help one person every day. And let that person be you today, all right? You don't have to reach out to anybody. Let that person be you. And let it be someone else tomorrow, right? And that's how you build that chain. That's how you reach out. That's how you spread the message. I go online every day. There are days where nobody is live with me, right? Nobody is online, but I still go. I still do what I love doing. I don't It does not matter to me whether people are able to be online right now or not. I just make sure that I do my part, they do theirs. And I know that if the energy is right, it'll reach the right person anyways, and whenever it has to. So do your part and let the world do their part, and choose peace. You don't need to win every battle. All right. So thank you for listening. Thank you for feeling. And thank you for staying connected in your heart, and staying connected to all the people who actually matter in your life. All right. So we'll end it at this. I'll see you in the next live, and it'll be tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to be talking tomorrow, but we'll see. All right. Have a good night. Have fun, and love and peace to you. Okay. Bye.